What did you think of
Wow, what a documentary.
My unpopular opinion on breadwinning is that whoever has the bread has the butter as well.
The superstar. I'm the starring of the relationship.
Yeah. To be sincere, wanawake kwa nyumba huwa na kazi nyingi sana.
I believe a man should be the provider in the house and the woman should be the helper.
A man who doesn't want to get married to a woman who can earn more than him is not a provider.
I'll go with 50-50 kind of relationship.
I don't think every home a man should be the one who earns the most.
No, but just work rather than at
all the money that's coming in is just our money. There's no his money, her money.
Suppose the wife is making 100,000, the husband is making 30,000. For me, if you ask, they believe that house is having 130,000.
My teacher used to beat me for not performing at it. We kijana, kwani wezi perform, wezi kuwa bright kama wenzangu. Shoni waambia wewe. Murika mimi nakaa kwa bright.
My name is Ben Saiko.
And my name is Wanjiru. Karibuni sana to this special episode of the Joyride podcast.
Yes, now this season or this episode is going to be entailing a documentary. So this is going to be the Joyride podcast Breadwinners documentary. It's a mouthful, but it's something that's really, really cool. What is it?
Yes, so we have been partnering throughout the season with African Feelt and CC Hub Creative. And so we have done the podcast episodes that I'm sure you have loved and enjoyed, but this one is special because we invited our community to come on over so that we could have this discussion.
Hi, good afternoon.
It's been very
How are
interesting
you?
because we're having people across different age groups, all the way from 70 to the youngest who was 20.
How are you?
Different genders,
Yeah.
and people from different backgrounds, and it's going to be very interesting to hear their perspective.
So tune in. What's one controversial take that you have about breadwinning?
That right now men are very comfortable staying at home and allowing women to provide.
I believe so much that it doesn't really matter who actually brings what.
There is no perfect ideal and there is no perfect blueprint that works the same for everyone. It's a case by case, and people actually need to sit down and communicate their case and see what works, but everyone is allowed to have a preference.
I think it's just because primarily men have been known to be the breadwinners. That doesn't mean that necessarily that the lady can't have a source of income, and the lady shouldn't have something in mind. And to say in the aspect of, okay, the example that I'd give is the woman in the Bible, the Proverbs 31 woman. You'd see that she's described as a woman who had wealth and everything. And so many other people in the Bible have been described to women who are wealthy. So my opinion is just because that's what is common and that's what is known, that doesn't mean it's primarily supposed to be that way. Yeah.
First of all, breadwinning isn't even in the Bible, right? So something my dad said, the man should provide, must provide. And the woman should help and must help. And when we look at that, yeah, we see that what's the man providing? And if you're helping, if he's providing finances, it means you also have to provide or help in providing the finances. So I believe that both man, woman, wife, husband should provide.
I think most people are still like tied to the traditional way of thinking that one person holds the whole responsibility of bringing the funds and one person like does the least. Well, I just think it's a shared responsibility. You sit and talk about it, yeah.
I think every home, a man should be the one who earns the most. I think balance is okay. I think a woman should earn even more. And in the day and age where women are earning even better than men, I think that should be normalized.
A man who doesn't want to get married to a woman who can earn more than him is not a provider.
In relationships, it's not supposed to be rigid. It's supposed to be flexible. I'll go with 50-50 kind of relationship. Yeah.
If the man can work and I become like just a full-time wife but a freelancer just moving around, mtu akisema uko wapi ndio huyo mimi nimeshatokea huko, I'd love that one. If I don't have to work, the employment space in Kenya is for the girl. They were not told I'm just a baby. I'm just a girl. The things they're doing, let the man work. But we'll work also. No, but just work, Brother Bernard. Hey. Yeah.
Breadwinning should be the husband or the man, because he's the head of the family. He's the one to take care about the family, about food, and even other basic commodities or the basic needs for the family. So the breadwinner, number one, should be the husband or the head of the family.
Katika boma lako, wewe mwanaume ndiye unafaa kutumikia hao mambo yote, udhamini bibi yako ndiye aweze kulisha watoto. Kwa hivyo jukumu lote la mambo ya boma na kudhamini ni mwanaume. Na kulingana vile nilikuwa kama najua, ni hivyo nilikuta.
The 50-50 issue, I think that does not qualify for everyone, and people need to work on their conditions, not on what people say and what is supposed to be according to the society.
Mine is not really controversial, but I believe we talk about breadwinners and the chance to show up for your family, but we really do not talk about the pressure that comes with it, the emotional pressure to be okay, because people expect you to provide and be okay, but in return they really don't emphasize on, are you okay, are you emotionally okay? They just want to wapi pesa ya nini maziwa, wapi pesa ya mkate. Yes.
Hapo mbeleni miaka yetu, it was very simple. Baba alikuwa anaenda kufuga, mama anabaki akipika. Kwa hivyo hakukuwa ati kuenda kutafuta kazi huko nje. So wote walikuwa area tu moja. Na baba ndiye alikuwa akiuza ng'ombe na mama anauza viazi for that matter. Lakini sasa mambo yamebadilika. Imebadilika hivi, bibi ameajiriwa, bwana ameajiriwa. So wote huwa pamoja. Lakini as per now, because we are going with the time, ni kulingana na vile sasa wamesikizana. Wakisikizana, wewe mama utakuwa ukilipa kitu fulani, nami niwe nikilipa shule, nama napeana chakula for that matter, wakisikizana. Lakini hiyo miaka ya mbele hakukuwa hivyo. Bwana alikuwa anashika steering yake, anaendesha steering yake vile walikuwa wameagana. Na bibi naye hivyo hivyo. Although, to be sincere, wanawake kwa nyumba huwa na kazi nyingi sana. Wanawake wanakuwa na kazi nyingi, kuosha vyombo, nguo, kutengeneza nyumba, kuangalia boma, kuangalia watoto. Bwana ni atoke, aende kazini, arudi na pesa, alete hivyo. But, all the same, because as I said, we are going with the time, tunafuata tu vile wanaenda. Asante.
If a man should be the provider in the house and the woman should be the helper.
Okay.
Yes.
My unpopular opinion on breadwinning is that whoever has the bread has the butter as well. Yeah, so if you bring in bread, you bring in everything. Okay.
Broke. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, even if you're broke, try to find money if you are in a relationship with a woman. Yeah. Otherwise, you'll be kicked out, because it's a big factor, especially considering the factor of modernization. Nya kama una do buda mnaambiana so tabai diaper aje.
Would I be comfortable if I earned more than my husband? I'd say yes, because we've been there. When we first started, I was the higher earner, even while we were getting married, because he did contractual jobs. So he gets lump sum over time, and then there's, but then I got the monthly bill, so it only made sense for me to chip in the most sometimes.
Time I've learned that it's not just really about one person earning. If I earned more, it's still fine. If he earns more, it's still good.
So would you guys have a shared pot?
Yes, we would.
The bills come?
Yes.
If our earning potential is he's earning 2 million and I'm earning 1 million, well, his money can be our money, but my money can be towards maybe investments, but not things that concern running the home. So we can use his money in terms of our money, and then we can see how we use my money to build our investments and what our goals are in the future.
Are those investments joint, or because it's your money or your salary that's going to it, and it's written in your name?
They're joint because when we came together, it's because we love each other and there is a future we want to build for ourselves. So we sat down and discussed and said, in the next 5, 10, 15 years, this is what we want to build. So this is what we are doing now, but then this is what we want to do in the future. So we live on one income and then we can see what we use this second income to build in regards to that future, because I mean we want to keep the $1 million status. I hope so.
Disagree. I think all the money that's coming in is just our money. There's no his money, her money. Yeah.
As much as 50-50 can work, I think it's just better for relationships when the man brings more. We should all have a bit of our own money on our side so that we're not necessarily, because we're both adults, we're not asking for permission like, hey, I'm going to cut hair, or I'm going to do my hair, it's going to take 20,000. And we're there, no, that's too much. Can you find someone cheaper? No, I think we need some amount separate and then there's the money for the house.
Suppose the wife is making 100,000, the husband is making 30,000. For me, if you ask me, I believe that house is having 130,000.
Personally, I'll be okay with that. But it also depends with the partner if she's okay with it or not.
Yeah. Would you be okay in future if you are the only provider and he stays at home?
Yes and no. Yes and no.
Expound on the yes and the no.
Yes, I take pride in providing because I'm also a firstborn daughter. But then I believe as the man should also be the provider. So si eti kukaa, but also I want to see him trying and also wanting to provide.
Nice one.
Yeah.
What are some of the qualities you'd look for in a partner?
Simple. I'm a believer. My partner, I would wish and I would love it to be a God-fearing lady, understanding, and also very hardworking. Simple as that.
Jua ule umetulia kahambu hivi, ukimwambia babe, tufanye hivi, leta hiyo pesa yako na yangu tugawe, tujenge nyumba. Asikuwe tu pesa yangu ni yangu, yako ni yako. Kwetu ule at core understanding, transparent. Unajua anaweza kuwa anakuja ananiambia analipo 20k kuma nakula 150. Hiyo 20k ndio analeta kwa table. So hiyo transparency hakuna. So nataka ule mtu wako transparent na understanding.
Emotionally stable. I will go for someone with a religion kind of background because I'm also religious. Yeah,
that's good.
I mean, the biggest one top of mind is generous. So I love me a generous person. I think generous and I think honest. Yeah.
A leader and one who is ready to take my take and also his take and bring it together to build a home.
Good leader. Leadership doesn't mean control. Doesn't mean you're the final say. I think you listen, you pick the data and the facts and you say, okay, this makes sense. So being a good leader is a good breadwinner. And I think someone who is knowledgeable about money, in the sense that you do your research, you do your findings, and you're also not afraid to take risks.
Yeah. Someone who is ready to provide, because I feel like we have two types of providers. One who provides freely, but then another one who uses provision as a tool of control. And then in that case, you have the woman feeling like she can't grow because there's resistance to her growth. There's tension in the house. So once you don't allow your spouse to be able to also, earn, it won't last. It won't work. I don't know.
Whose heart is for his family. He deserves to see the best in his children, his wife, and he is striving towards getting to see the best in all of them. And even, let's say, when you're at the first instance, when you're married and maybe you're not stable, it's totally okay. I would it wouldn't be so much of a huge thing for me, because if I can see you have vision and there's somewhere we're going and you're actually a family-oriented man, I will go with that.
Other than money,
Yeah.
respect and loyalty.
Yeah.
Is it royalty or loyalty? Yeah, that both.
So in
I say kindness. Mostly kindness comes on top for me, because I think that if you're kind, you're able to learn and unlearn everything else that we were taught by the community as well as our families.
What would be your ideal breadwinning situation?
Me being the provider and her being the helper, though she has a job. Yeah,
Are you helping her in the whatever it needs to be done in the home?
exactly. I do everything as a man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So taking care of the kids, washing dishes when she needs support.
Taking care of the kids, I'm not yet there.
Okay.
But if it gets to that point, I have to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Year of childcare that is paid, where the man brings in the bread and then she can have a lot of time to take care of the child, but not just get off work completely. Just a bit of time to completely take care of the child. And I think that should come from the government. But ideally, with breadwinning in the home, I think the man should also be able to cater for that full year.
We both go out and contribute and then have a shared pot, and then we make decisions based off of the money in the pot.
Ideal would be we both earn really, really well, but I think we are both comfortable bringing the money into one pool, and then we forget who brought what and who brought what. So culturing a space of such generosity from both ends and such honesty such that everyone brings what they got, and once it comes into one pool, we don't really remember this one brought 80% and this one brought 20%. That would be a deal for me, really one pool.
Are earning something, and we are able to advance our vision as a family, basically.
Mi ndo champes kwa hiyo relationship. Number one, tuanzie hapo, mi ni breadwinner. So, kwa kichwa yangu inafaa kujua ni come in knowing that I'm the superstar, I'm the starring of the relationship. Yeah? So I should try harder. And even when I say trying harder, it means incorporating the person I'm relating with or making them try harder to make ganji. Because the bottom line...
In dating, I believe I am supposed to be taking care of myself. I don't look to a man to be providing for me. When it comes to marriage, it sort of shifts responsibility. It doesn't mean that I don't input. I will input, but the man is solely the provider. I am not, it's not a negotiable, like it's non-negotiable.
Will be one that will work for both of us. That is, there must be a discussion depending on what level we are financially, both the man and myself, but also there is a level that the man needs to be so that he can earn more respect. But again, that does not mean that if he's low, I put away, that is, I don't support him. There needs to be a support for it to be a partnership.
I prefer the man being the breadwinner, of course, but now it depends on seasons, you know. There are times he will be the breadwinner and there are times I will be in that position to be the breadwinner. But now that does not give me power to be like the leader of the house. It just gives me the financial stability than him. But now still he is the breadwinner.
We both go out and contribute and then have a shared pot, and then we make decisions based off of the money in the pot.
And what would happen?
So I'd say we'd have a collective pool. Like he brings, I bring, then we decide what we'll do with that. Yeah. Yeah.
Would you be comfortable if you earned more?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, what a documentary. What did you think of
Wow, what a documentary.
We've had very diverse opinions and I was shocked.
I was flabbergasted.
I was taken aback.
But above all that, I hope it challenges you to have these conversations in your relationships, in your friendships, because they are the heartbeat of the society.
Yep. I saw the way you were holding yourself during that debate. Ulikuwa umejishikilia hivi naona mpaka unatetemeka. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let us know if you want us to do more of these shows. And we're going to give them to you guys.
See you.